Good afternoon, Pokésports, and welcome to another VGC Battle Stadium Regulation E video, bringing you another Ogerpon team. Now, we are on the final form of Ogerpon, which, unlike the other Ogerpons, has Sturdy as the original ability, also has an additional rock typing to its grass typing, also wears the Cornerstone mask, has Ivy Cudgel like the other ones, but has Ivy Cudgel as a base 100 accuracy rock move that has a high crit chance. It is Stone Edge that don't miss. Why? I'm surprised I didn't play this one sooner, because right now it seems like one of the best versions of Ogerpon. Each of Ogerpon's forms are so good, but this one kind of just feels really good, especially when it comes to just getting those KOs. Now, the rest of the team has two other modes. Either we go Trick Room within DD and Armorers, we do that expanding force thing, or we bring in Dondozo Tatsugiri in the back and smack whatever's left. Whatever survives the Ogerpon onslaught, you got Dozo and Giri to clean up the rest. That's kind of the thought process of the team. Now we have Tornadus with Tailwind. Tornadus is like Ogerpon's best friend at this point. Having those two next to each other to lead a battle is so good and so strong. So Tornadus really prospering with these moves. Also, with the Rain Dance, you do help the Dozo and Giri get going a little better. You also help the Ogerpon deal with incoming fire moves or anything like that. Overall, this team is pretty solid, very straightforward. Probably one of the strongest Ogerpon teams that I've made so far. So if you guys are excited to try it out on the ranked ladder, go ahead, click the like button down below, subscribe to Pokésports if you haven't done so already. All right, that said, let's get on to today's video. Okay, Pedro, rocking the water pond. I see you. We got the Cornerstone, which is kind of not what you want to see if you're a water pond, or if you're going up against a water pond. But you know what water pond can't do much to? Bozo. I think against Bozo, we're kind of set with just Bozo. I mean, granted, they can hit me with the grass moves, but I have, guess what? Drum roll. Grass Tera, yay! Okay, let's go Ogerpon, and let's go Torn. Let's bring Tatsu, let's bring Dozo. Let's call it a game. So the goal with this is to just knock out as much as I possibly can before the Dozo comes out. That's just kind of what Dozo do. And then be a Dozo. See if that resolves all of our problems. Now, the other issue I see is a rock pond kind of struggles against both water and grass. So if you're against another pond, a rock pond ain't the funnest one to be using. But I'll have the defense boost though. All right, Shenpao and Tornado is going to be my opponent's lead. Interesting. They're technically faster, but I technically have the Ivy Cudgel. What do you think I'm just going to do? I'm just going to go for the Rock Tera, go for the Ivy Cudgel. Ooh, but should I? Yes. I greed. I'm nothing but greed. Ivy Cudgel onto Shenpao. Followed by just a Bleakwind. I don't have to click Tailwind yet. It doesn't make a big difference for me. If they want to go for Ice Spinner on my Tornadus, so be it. It just gives me a free swap into something that wants to do a lot of damage. And anyway, I could really appreciate this defense boost right now. Oh, I love this mask. It's probably one of my favorite masks, to be honest. It's so cool. I like the way that it has the hair that looks like Giratina wings. I'm a big fan. All right, they just go for the taunt. Okay, cool. Too bad I didn't go for anything that mattered. All right, they Ice Spinner the wrong target too. Oh, this is just nice and pretty. This is a really good turn for us. Big Ivy Cudgel. Enjoy the rock. Bop. Goodbye. No, not goodbye. Okay. A lot of damage, though. Hopefully, I don't miss this Bleakwind. Beautiful. No Bleakwinds. Shenpao's going down. Tornadus might even get a speed drop. That pretty much forces Tornadus onto Tailwind. Because now, I definitely outspeed it with Ogerpon. As they go into their own Ogerpon. All right. Now, I'm just going to Spiky Shield here. Yeah, I think I Spiky Shield here. And then just keep firing off Bleakwinds. until my taunt eventually ends. All right, they're going to terrestrialize the Ogerpon. Fair enough. But I'm pretty sure their Ogerpon is just going to go hard into my Ogerpon here. So it's not that big of a deal as long as I can keep my Ogerpon safe. All right, special defense boost on their side. Welcome to the new meta, folks. Ogerpon versus Ogerpon, water versus rock. They do get the Tailwind up. They have to. And they're probably going to focus hard on my Ogerpon spot, which means I just get some free damage. No! Oh. Did I just get played? I live it, so that's nice, but I just got played. I mean, I'm okay with the double damage here. I'm hitting a lot of Bleakwinds. Break the citrus on the Torn too. I will take that. I still am taunted, so I can't Tailwind. Oh, here's the thing. I would love to go for an Ivy Cudgel, but at the same time, it's such a risk. Ooh, you know what's not a risk? Look at this. I'm going to Tatsu swap. I swap Tatsu onto the Ogerpon spot because that's the target spot, and that's the spot that they're going to focus down. And then I swap in the Dozo into the Tornadus spot. Because what this will do is it'll make the Ogerpon either miss or go for a water type move on Dozo, which wouldn't matter too much. I'm pretty much just manipulating the board state to make sure that the grass move doesn't go into the flying type, so the grass move doesn't go into the water type. All right, Dondozo, it's time to eat. Enjoy Tatsu. And let's see what my opponent decides to do here. Give me those Omni boosts. Now, here's the thing. I'm pretty sure they outspeed me. But I'm sure that I could still hurt. They switch over to Horn Leech. They're going to miss. Nice. I'm glad to see it's not like a Wood Hammer. Oh, they double that. Oh, and the double dodge too, baby. Okay, nothing hit this turn. We're liking that. We're liking that a lot. Now what? Now we order up, right? Yeah, I guess that's fine. Just go for the order up. They're gonna go for the Horn Leash. It's gonna hurt, and they're gonna get health back. But I could take a couple of these. It depends on how much my order up hurts too. And good news is I do outspeed the Tornadus and Tailwind. Now that I'm +1, this next one's gonna hurt even more. All right, Bleakwind doesn't connect. Tatsu avoids, does connect the Dozo. Gonna do nothing to Dozo though. No speed drop, please. Nothing. Nice. Now I could be an absolute nuisance, and I will. Welcome to Dondozo, where we're just gonna click protect and get a lot more lefties recovery back. That's what the Dozo do, baby. That's what we do. I'm so glad they don't have Wood Hammer. I feel like Horn Leech is 75 damage, and it's doing that much damage. Imagine Wood Hammer right now. Like, I think Wood Hammer would two-shot me at this point. All right, neat. Nothing happens. Tailwind, just burn another turn of it. I'm forcing them to click Tailwind again, which is always nice as well. And I might even have Tailwind in the back while they have nothing. Do we order up again, or do we expect the spiky shield? I'm like low-key expecting Ogerpon to spiky shield or to hard swap. Do they have any fairy types? They could have a Fluttermane. I think I'm going to focus the Torn with the order up here. Yeah! It's not my first VGC game, friend. It's not my first game of Ogerpon either. Dandori paddles. Smack this Torn real quick. Order up. We have +4 now, baby. Absolute menace. That's another turn for me to get lefties recovery too. I ain't even mad. They did get Tailwind up, but I do still have my Tailwind setter in the back, so at the end of the day, I'm still okay with this. All right, get some more lefties. Sorry guys, I'm gonna protect again. Oh, I really want to hit EQ now, but I'm a smart player. I'm going to protect for my lefties recovery first, and then I'm gonna EQ. They're just banking on me not having anything for the Heatran, I guess. Yeah, Horn Leech again. Fair enough, fair enough. Don't sub Heatran, please. That would be a bad. They Earth Power, fine. Okay. Non-stab move. It ain't gonna do it. Especially with our Omni boosts. Now, if they Horn Leech crit us, that might be a big deal. But thankfully, Horn Leech doesn't have the boosted crit chance like the Ivy Cudgel does. Yeah, we EQ here. Let's go for it. There's a Horn Leech again. Ah! Ouch, but we take it. How much do they heal back, though? If I can knock out the Heatran, that's all I need in my life. Yes, we eat these hits up. Heatran, maybe next time. Big EQ now, plus 4 EQ this time around too, by Heatran, and also by Ogerpon. Okay, cool, Dondozo carries the game. I'll take that, especially since we were at a severe disadvantage against the Water Ogerpon while using a Rock Pon, right? And it's not like the Rock Pon ain't doing nothing. We got to see it Terrasilize, we got to see it knock out a Chenpao, and nothing died this game. Very commanding victory, GG's. On to the next. Regidrago. Not looking forward to playing against Regidrago, if I'm gonna be honest. But looking at that team, Dondozo's looking beautiful again. It's another game where Dozo's just like, I don't care about any of the Pokemon you have on your side of the field. And you know what? If it ain't broke, we don't fix. We don't fix at all. Do it again. If they want to set Tailwind, let them set Tailwind. If they don't want to set Tailwind, even better for me. I'm just going to smack them with a bunch of rock moves. Having Ogerpon with 110 speed and a base 100 accuracy rock move that sometimes crits is crazy. It's crazy having a rock Pokemon go this fast and hit that hard. And on top of that, it's Ivy Cudgel is literally Stone Edge without 80% accuracy. Like, who can ever complain about that? I wonder why it took us so long to play the rock one. We should play the rock one a lot sooner. Why did it take us forever? I wanted to mix in the loyal trio as well. That's probably why. It's all good. We got through all of them eventually. Ogerpon here at the end with the rock. But now we just get to go into the actual Pokedex. We still have Dipplin to do. We still have Sinistcha to do. There's so many bonds we have to do. We're going to have a fun month of Pokesports, folks. If you guys haven't subscribed already, do it. All right, Pompadour. Tornadus Floodamane. Not a fan. But we deal with it. I'm pretty sure not a single Floodamane in the world is going to want to take an Ivy Cudgel, though. I might as well Tailwind. Or I could try to go for the speed tie, get the taunt off. I'm feeling a little risky today. I'm gonna do the taunt. We'll see if it works. My Tera's going off first, so that means it might happen. I know I'm also max speed on the Torn, which is why I'm confident to go for the taunt. If I encounter a single Torn that decides to go bold, then I will always outspeed them. Embody Aspect gonna give us defense that we don't need. Thank you. They just Tailwind. Okay. Unfortunate. They outsped us. But you know what? We get the extra turn of Tailwind, which is nice. And we force them onto Bleakwind Storms over and over, which doesn't do anything in this matchup. Oh, they were Mental Herb. Okay, well, never mind. I'm wrong. I'm just wrong. Dazzling gonna hurt a lot. But you know what? So does Ivy Cudgel. Enjoy this pain. Dishing it right back at you. Bop! Thanks for coming by, Fluttermane. Goodbye, though. Good riddance. Now, hopefully their Torn doesn't have Taunt, because if their Torn has Taunt, that kind of sucks. Gross. That does change some things. I really need a Tailwind here. And I need to just go down. So I'm going to Spiky Shield Tailwind and hopefully have Dondozo win the game for me in the late game. Dang it, they have Taunt. I don't have Mental Herb, unfortunately. Okay, so the Regidrago is just going to get a KO here. No big deal, kind of a big deal, kind of very sad about it, but it is what it is. Okay. I'm gonna have to do some Dondozo manipulation. Listen, man, when in doubt, we doze. What I could do here is I'll go into my Dozo, go for the order up, go for the Geary swap. That's like the only play I can do right now. Go for the order up onto the Drago. Thankfully, there isn't much that they can do in terms of swap-ins. They already kind of gave me their fairy type. So that's neat. We got rid of the fairy. They can't avoid this order up. They've got a lot to be afraid of. My Dozo's looking hungry. Second game where we have Ogerpon do a thing and then we have Dozo carry the rest of the game. Let's see. Let's see if it works again. Listen, if it works, it's a strat. If it works, it's not a gimmick, it's a strat. All right, give me these Omni boosts. Thanks for these texts. I love knowing exactly what everything goes up by. It's not like you can do this all at once or anything. Bleakwind Storm is going to miss the Geary. Doesn't miss the Dozo. Going to take some damage to it. Not too much, though, thankfully. Followed by a full damage Dragon Energy. Oh, we eat that for breakfast. Nice try. Okay. Go back to Galar, buddy. Goodbye, Regidrago. 1 HP. It's not a Pokemon anymore. Fine. We're good. We're solid. Dondozo doesn't care, dude. Regidrago is literally not an issue for us anymore. I'm going to protect just to see if a couple things. I want to see if they're choice locked, and I want my lefty's recovery up again. I also want to stall a turn of their Tailwind. So protecting here makes nothing but sense to me right now. Something's terastallizing. I don't know what or why or when or how. Okay, so they're going for a Draco is what that means. So they're not choice locked. Interesting. Well, I'm going to protect. And kind of just get a feel by what they're doing. Bleakwind again. All right. And the Regidrago's going for what? They do have Draco. Okay. That's concerning. I'll be real. That is really concerning. Because I know I don't outspeed too. And if I don't think I take a Draco that well, especially not a Dragon Tera Draco. Tailwind Peters. All right. So unless they set it back up, we're in trouble. And they're just going to set it back up. I'm going to order up the Torn, though, because I think they might protect. Oh, no, they don't protect at all. Uh-oh. Well, let's see what happens. They hit the Draco. This is a lot of damage. Oh, I live it, too, but I could have gotten rid of Regidrago. I didn't. Order up the Torn. Doesn't even knock out the Torn. Oh, that's such a bad turn for me, man. It's a really bad turn for me. Let's see. How can I make up for this? They have 3 turns of Tailwind. I have to protect again. I guess they just don't have it. They don't have protect. If they didn't do that, if they didn't protect there, then I guess they just don't have it. I could make that assumption for the rest of the game. I got nothing else to go for. Actually swaps out here though. Into an Amoonguss? I mean, don't get me wrong, that's kind of annoying, but I am okay with this for now. I would much rather deal with an Amoonguss than anything else right about now. And I just Bleakwind again. All right. Listen, I'm not too mad about this. I'll be real. Get a little bit more HP recovery. Hopefully the Bleakwinds don't hurt me too much. I do have EQ to hit the Amoonguss for a little bit more damage, but I think order up with the +1 is more meaningful damage. I wish I could Grass Tera, but I just can't, so. I might as well try to go for the Torn too. Just in case they don't Rage Powder like that. Wow, they gave me the Torn? I could stall out Tailwind. I think I can at least. I just need to stall Tailwind and I win the game, right? I'm pretty sure all I gotta do is stall Tailwind. I'll be fine against the Amoonguss. Go ahead, put me to sleep. Okay, fine. A-okay. A-okay. Now, unfortunately, the Regidrago can now hit me with a move, but it's got to be very, very careful of which move it clicks. Because here's the thing, like, you got Draco Meteor, congratulations. But you'll be -2 by the end of that. You might knock the Dozo, but will it matter? Okay, I guess I'll just click Protect. Doesn't matter what I click here, because I got to do my mandatory turn. So just let them attack me. I can't swap. I have no other choice here but to do what I'm doing. All right, there's my mandatory turn out of the way. There's a Dragon Energy. Will this even knock me out, though? Because keep in mind, this is like 1 HP Dragon Energy. Yeah. Yep. Precisely. Oh, this is a problem, though. Oh, but here's the thing. I have to EQ here. Yeah, Tailwind Peters. This is why I have to EQ. I'll be outspeeding everything as long as I wake, though. Well, let's try. EQ. Dozo's fast asleep. Dang it. That's bad. That Spore is coming back to bite me a little bit. This Dragon Energy will hurt a lot now. But thankfully, Tatsu's going to avoid it. The problem is, either they Pawn Puff themselves again, or they Spore my Tatsu spot. That's the one I would rather them not do, but they did it. The Spore my Tatsu spot is a little rough. They haven't clicked Rage Powder yet, but I gotta believe that they have it. And the problem is I just Rock Terra it, so now I don't ignore Rage Powder. I gotta hope that maybe they're dumb. Like, I don't know what else to do. Let's prey on our opponent's stupidity. Oh, I got Sleep Talk. Will it matter, though? I do have it. I can't use it. Should I Sleep Talk and Spiky Shield? Or just Ivy Cudgel anyway? I'm gonna Ivy Cudgel anyway. Fast asleep. Give me that Sleep Talk, though. Yeah! They didn't Rage Powder, too, by the way. Draco Meteor to Among Us. Great damage. Never complain about that damage. Also, enjoy this Ivy Cudgel. Why they didn't Rage Powder is beyond me. I don't care. Bop! Amazing. All right. Now, can the Among Us win the game on its own is the question. Pollen Puff into nobody. Yes, that Sleep Talk was so clutch. It actually didn't matter, because they ended up not Rage Powder anyway. I guess I'll Sleep Talk again. The problem is I'm now scarfed onto Sleep Talk, but I think I win the game with just Ivy Cudgel. Battle is canceled. Yes. We messed up a little bit there in the beginning. We were able to climb our way back up into a favorable position, though. That was a fun battle. GG's. Meowscarada, Dondozo. I feel like I played this team. Is this the Meowscarada team that I played on the channel like not too long ago before Regulation E? It might be. If not, it's similar. It's a Catfish team nevertheless. It looks like a very strong team. It's going to be very annoying to break through it. But thankfully, there's not many Dark types on the team. It's really only the Meowscarada. I wonder how Ogerpon does into a Dozo. Haven't had the time to test that out yet. I don't know, man. This feels like a strange battle. I'm going to bring Ogerpon again. But I don't think I have to bring those. I will. Never mind. I will. I'm going to bring Ogerpon and I'm going to bring Tornadus. And then I'll have Indeedee Armarouge in the back. Because I think against the Dozo, Indeedee Armarouge can accomplish a lot more, especially with a Grass Tera on the Armarouge, than a Dozo v Dozo matchup with Grass Tera on my Dozo. Because at least it forces them into a Grass Tera themselves, because they got to fear the heat waves. Versus a Dozo, who is just a Grass Tera into a Dozo, and then nothing gets accomplished. All right, they go Flutter Mane and Glamora. This screams to me that they have a Dozo in the back. And you know what? What reason do I have right now not to just Ivy Cudgel this Flutter Mane? All right, booster in special attack. Yeah, I got no reason not to just Ivy Cudgel this Flutter Mane at all. I'm going to hold Terastallization again, just because I feel like I'm going to need it later. Actually, I do not want to be poison or weak to poison right now. I'm going to greed. Ivy Cudgel. I'm going to Rock Terra Ivy Cudgel. It's the Ogerpon video, guys. I can't not do it. Yeah, then let's just Tailwind here. I hope I'm not going to get punished for this. Because my play and my turn here is like super obvious. Like it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure out what I'm about to do right now. I see a Flutter Mane. I go Ooga Booga physical move on it. I click Tailwind. Like that is all I gotta do. Let's see how they answered this though. They do nothing. Oh, even better. They don't protect. They don't Terastallize. Here's an Ivy Cudgel into a Flutter Mane. Well, alrighty then. Goodbye. Okay. Followed by Power Gem. I mean, that is gonna hurt. Oh, it's gonna knock me out. Fair. But I might be alright. Now, I could either bring in DD, set Trick Room, then bring Armor Rouge, or bring Armor Rouge right now, but I think I'm gonna bring the DD in first. I don't even know if I want a Trick Room. I just set Tailwind up. Oh, and they have Dozo. I can only assume a Tatsugiri is going to come into that side spot. So, I guess I just Wood Hammer into Dozo and follow me. Part of me wants to Helping Hand Wood Hammer that Dozo so bad. But I'll follow me just in case. Dozo protects, fair enough. This at least keeps me safe from the Glamora. It looks like Glamora's not swapping. Might even go for Earth Power here. So it's a good thing I decided not to get greedy. All right, now next turn they have to swap in Tatsu no matter what. Because if they don't, they're just trolling. All right, they Mortal Spin just for some poison. Okay. They have to swap in. There's no way they don't swap in Tatsu this next spot. It's impossible. There's not a single player in the world that wouldn't swap in Tatsu this last spot. Trust me, I played 2 games of Dondozo before this. I'm like a Dondozo expert at this point. Hey, I'll take Rocky Helmet damage. Nice. All right. Dondozo expert. How much faith are we about to have in Kevin right now? You ready for it? Wood Hammer into you, followed by Helping Hand. Do they Terastallize though? They might. Do I Ivy Cudgel in case they Terastallize to grass right now? I think I do. I think I'm gonna try to use my big brain. All right, big brain, work. There's the swap into the Tatsu. Okay. I saw this coming. Mile away. Do they Terastallize though? Okay, I guess Commander has to go first. There really should just be a text that says, all of Dondozo's stats are sharply raised. And then you don't have to tell me which those are. There's the... Where'd you go? Why'd you run? I wonder, what? I got everything right. No, that sucks. Was it me? I really don't think so. It was? No. They had to run. Am I still online? Be online, be online, be online. It wasn't me. They ran. I got everything right there. Oh, I'm so mad. I did everything the right way. Oh, well, let's do another battle. That one was kind of whack. GG's. Whenever I see Crocodile, I think someone's trying to cheese me. Is there like a 100% crit move I should see somewhere here that will like proc Anger Point and make me sad? I don't know. What I do know is Ogerpon Tornadus is very nice. I'm considering Indeedee Armor Rouge, but Dondozo Gary is more consistent in this matchup. It sucks, because the only game I was going to bring Indeedee Armor Rouge was last game. And then the game broke. So, I don't know. I guess we're not getting to see Indeedee Armor Rouge today. It's not like you guys haven't seen Indeedee Armor Rouge on this channel before. You've definitely seen it more times than most people play it. But hey, now you're getting a whole Dondozo Tatsukiri episode. Oh well. What is Crocodile doing? Like, I'm looking at Crocodile. I'm like, I'm not used to seeing this Pokemon. Crocodile, believe it or not, was in the game before the DLC. That's what's even more shocking to me, is that this Pokemon has been here for like 9 months, 10 months, or 11 months, and no one has noticed. Not a single person. Oh, is there an Urshifu there? Because they can auto-crit themselves to like Urshifu, get the anger point that way. Maybe. I don't think there was an Urshifu though. Oh, this Baxcalibur gets like Frost Breath, whatever it is. They're leading with it too. It's joining us. Like, it's here. That Intimidate sucks a little bit. But it's fine. I might hold Terastallization to be fully transparent here. Because this is not very effective against the rock typing. But Woodhammer is. Here's what I think I'll do. I'll Woodhammer. And then Rain Dance. Because that way... Okay, they're just leaving. I guess that's fine too. They could start intimidate spamming me here. Baxcalibur? Bro, why was I thinking about going for a rock move there? Just now. I was just thinking that. Well, hey. I guess now I hit him with a grass move for what it's worth. Ogerpon, bop! No damage. It's all good though. As long as they can't do damage to me in return, we should be fine. Alright, they just flash cannon. Oh, that's actually very bad. Oh, I'm dead now. Huh. That's not great. But you know, I guess we have the fish that solves every problem in the back. Like, okay. We don't even grass Tera yet. We just hold. We hodl. We go for the EQ. We say good luck. I don't think I want to swap Tatsu yet. I do. I'll keep Tornadus in the back. Bring the Tatsu on the field. Fine. You want to get rid of my Ogerpon so bad? I got resolutions. I got options. I can play this game. I wonder what the Bax is going to do. I also wonder if they're going to bother wasting Terastallization on the Heatran here. I mean, I would. The EQ is kind of a staple on Dondozo. So you just got to kind of expect it. All right, Omni Boost time. Everyone's happy while we wait for the text. Okay, finally, it's over. Withdraws Heatran. Where are you running? Probably running into... oh. I guess they were expecting me to go for the Order Up. Nah. I also was expecting them to go for the Intimidate. Also, nah, I guess. Break the skies. We break Baxcalibur a little bit. We chunk it down. Not bad. As they Glaive Rouch. Oh. Whatever. I was expecting that to do a lot more damage. Yeah, they're going to have a hard time. They don't have the appropriate Pokemon to take care of Dondozo in the rain. That's for sure. All right, either they Icicle Spear or they... I'm just going to Wave Crash this Mimikyu. I'm going to get rid of the Mimikyu. Yeah, Bax protects. I'm just going to Mimikyu. It's either they Icicle Spear or they protect to get rid of the extra damage from the Glaive Rush. But hey, take this Wave Crash now. Enjoy. Bye, Mimikyu. Wave Crash in the rain. Dondozo bringing the pain. I should have worn my Bozo shirt today. Oh well. All right, a little bit more lefties back. Nice. They're probably going to go back into... Crook? This feels like the appropriate time to bring in Crook. If I can force a terrestrialization from either one of these mons, we're fine. But again, they're gonna save it for Heatran. They have to. All right, Crook going for EQ could be a problem. Them going for Glaive Rush isn't a problem. Them going for Ice moves would be a problem. So I can just go for the Grass Terror, go for the Order Ups, and do a bajillion damage. They're eventually going to have to decide who they want to terrestrialize with. Because Crook doesn't want to take a Wave Crash. Heatran doesn't want to take an EQ. You can't terrestrialize both. You got to make a choice. And whichever one terrestrializes first, I just ignore it and save it for later. All right, how does opponent take care of the Grass Terra now? This is also really interesting because I'm going for the Grass Terra while they have a Heatran in the game. Oh, well. I was mainly worried about doing less damage or EQ doing less damage, but it's whatever. We got the order up. We get the +1. We got our -1 back. They now can't intimidate spam us, which is also really nice. They can't do any swappies. And then they go for crunch. Okay, so they didn't even go for the ground move. They're trying to get defense drops. Not that it matters because I have unaware, though. All right. Again, it's back to they got to make a choice now. I think they choose Grass Terra Heatran, so I'm going to Wave Crash Crook. I'm pretty sure they choose Grass Terra Heatran so that they could hit me with fire moves. But if they commit to the Grass Terra Heatran, we got our friend Torn still at full HP in the back, right? Yeah, they're going for Grass Terra Heatran. Okay. Go ahead. Too bad I didn't go for that spot. All right, goodbye, Crook. Wave Crash. Welcome to the Dondozo video. Oh, you live at like 1 though. Sashed? That is not what I expected. Oh. This could be bad. I could lose my Dozo this turn now. Thankfully that does no damage. Heat Wave. Could miss. Avoids the Tatsu. We're gonna live anyway because Dozo's dumb. Cool. Rain's also gonna stop. Unfortunate. I just protect here, I think. Because I lose nothing by doing it. So I'm just going to do it. I also get to bait out their Crocodile's Protect if they decide to go for Protect here. Because they might decide to Protect, finish off my Heatran with the... finish off my Dozo with the Heatran. And then they'll have 2 Pokemon versus my 2 Pokemon. Now, we're not doing that today. If you want to hit a Protect, you have to go for the 30% accurate one. That's what we're doing. All right. I guess I might as well go for EQ. Just to get some chip damage on their side of the field. They went for it and they got... Hey, I respect that. If you go for it, because you know you got no other choice, I can respect that. They had no other choice. Now let's see how much the EQ does. It's not very effective. It is still a +2. We take those. Tatsu avoids. Heatran connects on the Dozo. All right. I can either Icy Wind. I gotta see what I lock myself onto. If Icy Wind, Muddy, or Draco. I think I lock onto Icy. I think I lock onto Icy. I set up Rain Dance again. That seems fine. I just have to connect with the Icy. Which is a risk in and of itself because 95% accurate move. But as long as the Rain Dance is up, that means their Heat Waves aren't going to do a lot of damage to my side of the field. And of course I'm missing something. Don't be Crook. It's Crook. Crook is going to live another day, dude. Crook is going to live to see another day. Don't tell me. Okay, they crunched the Tatsu spot though. They Terra Blast. It looks like also the Tatsu spot. No. Yeah. My poor Tatsu, man. This Crook is living too dang long. It's living for too dang long. Okay, good news is Bleakwind should just be Bleakwinds, right? This is my best play no matter what happens, yes? Can we all agree? My opponent is inching their way back into this game. Bleakwind. See how much we do to the Heat. I don't think we knock out here, but yeah, we get close. Get real close. You got the speed drop there too. Flash cannon. We should be able to take one. Nice. Take one and got a lot of room. All right, second Bleakwind, GG. Whew, battle was canceled. Taking another dub. I guess you can count that as a 4-0 in today's video. I mean, I would. I would definitely count it. We got to use the rock Ogerpon today. It was a lot of fun with Cornerstone Ogerpon. Dondozo, I'm not going to sit here and lie to you right to your faces. Helped a lot and was a pivotal Pokemon in all of these battles. So if there's anything that if there's any take home information you can get from this video, is don't sleep on Dondozo. It's still very good. People might have stopped playing it, but it's still very good. Anyway, Ogerpon. Hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you did, leave a like and comment down below. Subscribe to Pokésports if you haven't done so already. Have yourselves a great night. I'm Kevin Pokésports. Peace out. Bye-bye.